Good morning from Barbados, guys. We're out on another nice countryside ride here in Barbados. I want to give you guys an update on the video we released on the Specialized Tarmac versus the Scott Addict RC. There are some things we needed to update you on. After that video, I hopped on the bike, spent some more time on it in the hills, and yeah, I got some things to say again. So stick around. Look at that amazing view of the ocean, countryside. We're actually at St. John's Church this morning. This church was built in the 1600s, one of the oldest churches in the country. Yeah, it's actually a nice tourist attraction. We got binoculars there to come to look out at the view over the cliff. And yes, I ride here every morning. All right, so guys, I want to give you guys an update on the Specialized Tarmac versus Scott Addict RC Pro. The last video I released, I gave the Scott the edge because I thought the Scott was a better climber. However, I jumped back on the Tarmac the next day, spent some more time in the hills with it, put in some solid efforts. And no, I'm not using a power meter. I'm not a scientist either, but my Strava times don't lie. And I have set quite a few PRs in the hills on this bike, putting in, you know, similar efforts, and the bike does climb amazingly well, which it is an all-around bike, so you would expect that. So yeah, I would still say that if you want to save some money, the Scott is an amazing deal. But I think considering that the Specialized has better bump compliance, it is more aero, it does hold speed a little bit better, I would give the nod overall to the Tarmac for sure. If I was to go and buy a bike right now and money was not an issue, I would go with the Tarmac. It is a more advanced bike, at least from an aero perspective. It's slightly more aero than the Scott. You can see that in the head tube. But again, you're splitting hairs. I think neither of these bikes, well, the Scott definitely won't hold you back if you're racing. But I think, you know, if you wanted to save some money, you should get the Scott. If you have the extra dollars, you know, you have that extra $1,000 or $2,000 to go get a Specialized, then, you know, enjoy it. Just go get the Specialized, right? It also could come down to the dealership you're working with as well, or the bike shop. And yeah, I'd say both bikes are still amazing. So that's gonna do it for this video, guys. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Drop a comment below. Let's have a discussion. Always happy to reply to your questions, and give the channel a like and subscribe. That helps us out a lot. I'm also gonna drop some links to the camera gear I use in case you guys want to know what that is. And yeah, that helps me out as well. And thanks again, guys. Like, subscribe, and let's talk in the comments. And thanks for joining for the ride.